My name is Deepak and I do have more than 6+ years of experience in full stack development. So what is React? So React is a JavaScript library for building user interfaces, and it lets you compose complex UI from a small and isolated piece of code, which is called component. So basically, there are two type of widely used component. So mostly we use two type of component. So first is functional component. So functional component are component that take a props and return JSX. They do not natively have state or lifecycle method, but this can be implemented by adding a React hooks. And in case of other one is class based component. So it maintain the state and have their lifecycle method. But in case of functional component, they don't have any lifecycle method. They do not maintain their state. So in functional component, we only use hooks and props. But in class based component, we use state, props, and lifecycle methods. So why we use React? So what is the reason we using React nowadays? So earlier we use monolithic application, like as you have been work with PHP based application, okay, and you have been work with Java based application. So that was the monolithic application where we use only one programming language and you create a whole application. So the templating was used in itself that language, like you are using a PHP based application, so you are using HTML and writing your templating itself in PHP. So but in case of React.js, so React is fully uh, microservice based application, microservice architecture. It follows a microservice based architecture. So monolithic application has an scalability issue when you are working with a large and big application. After some point of time, your application size increase and it decrease the application speed. So in React.js, React overcome this issue, and there are several other advantages of using React.js, which we will learn in future, right? Okay. So how to use React Bootstrap? So this is first package I will tell you first. So everything which we use in React component. So React has two type of component. So inside a component we use some packages which is managed by Node Package Manager, NPM, right? So NPM maintain everything, every packages you install in your application. So this is the first basic example of using a React package, so which is React Bootstrap. So and first of all we need to create a React application. So npx create React app and app name. This is the name you can use to create your app in React. So npx is basically more than the npm, so you can use npm create React app as well. But in case of npx, when you are using npx, so this will install your package and execute that package as well. But in case of npm is a tool mainly used to install only packages, right? So now then next command we will use npm I react strap hyphen save. So React strap is a package which is used to get button, form, group component, title, and there are several things which we can import from React strap. And next command will we use npm I bootstrap hyphen save. This is basically used to get the CSS from Bootstrap. So Bootstrap min.css file which we can get from npm I bootstrap, right? So here I use hyphen save. So hyphen save, what it does, so it will save your React strap package and bootstrap package in your package.json file. So package.json file is basically used to maintain your dependencies, whatever you are using in your React application. Okay, so now I will show you how to install your first React application, and then how to install a package in a React application, and how can we use a class based and functional component in React application. A basic example we will start. Okay, so I already installed a React application. So my app, I already installed this application, right? So here from command line you can write this command npx create React app hyphen save npm I. So I is basically is for install. So this you can write install here, install create React. When you run this command, this will install your React package, and you can write the package name whatever. In my case, I have written my app, right? So this will install a my app package. Your create this will create your React application here when you run this command, right? So next command what I use, so how it look like when will you run this application. So this will install this folder my app. Here are some directories which it will install. So first directory is node module where all your dependencies um exist. Another one is public folder where you can put your asset file and index.html file. Another folder is src where you can create your component and main index.js file. And another one is package.json file where you can manage your dependencies, and from here you will start your application as well. Okay, so in an src folder you can create your component as I have told you earlier. So we will use first we will install first bootstrap package. Okay, so here is the command to install a bootstrap package npm I react step hyphen save, and another command is npm I bootstrap hyphen save. When you install these two React packages, so here I created a demo.js file where I import these two packages, import button, form group, label, input and form text from React Strap. You can import your bootstrap css file here, but as we are creating application, and in every component we will create some designs. So every time you need to import this css file. So what you can do, you can import this file in your index.js file, and in every component you will get this css. You don't have to import that css file in every component, right? So this is my first functional component, function demo. This will return your html code, right? Yeah. And you can export default demo, then you can export this demo component. So first file which react run is index.js file, where this is the default app. This is the default file which when you install your application, so this create this create a app component, functional component. This is the default file. Now we run the application. So command is npm start, used to run your application on 3000 port. So this is your first application in React. So this is the default page after running your first application on React.js. Now what I do, so I have created a demo.js file where I created a bootstrap form. So when we run this application, the bootstrap form will load first. How can we do that? Now I will show you. So this is my demo file, demo.js file, right? You need to include this demo file in your index.js file, like as app is imported here. So in react dom.render function, you can comment out this app, and now open this demo. This is the way you can include your component inside a index.js, and you can run whatever you want to run first. So now control S, and you can see here. So this is your React Bootstrap form integration in functional component. So this way you can integrate a form in React.js. Now I will show you an example of how can we create a class-based component. As I have told you earlier that there are two type of component. So I have created another file which is example.js, which is in class-based component. So this is the class-based component look like. There is same code, same HTML here as in your functional component. So class example which extend your React component, and there is a constructor. So this is first lifecycle method of a class based component, but you cannot use this constructor or class lifecycle method in your functional component. Functional component will only use hooks. So here is a render method of React, right? This will render your whole page in a browser. So now run this class based component. So same, comment this and open this example. I already import this example as like demo and app. So control S and then run this. So this is already run. So React Bootstrap form integration in class based component. So you can see the page is loading very fast. So this is the beauty of React application. Okay, so now the market trend. So market is now companies are moving towards React.js, so they are revamping their application to React.js. So so current market job and packages. So for trainee, uh, the 4 to 10, for beginner 0 to 2 year of experience as like software engineer, you can see here. So there is good growth in terms of package as well. If you are working in React or learning React, so it's good, but time to learn React. Okay, now for a query or anything, you can contact us on SDK IT Solution Private Limited. Here is our mobile number. Okay, thank you so much.